Today we're counting down the 5 saddest moments in WWE history. At number 5 we have Survivor Series 2004, which featured Team Triple H versus Team Orton. This match was quite a sad moment for me as an Orton fan. The match was going in Triple H's favour as it was closing down. It was 2 versus 1. Edge and Triple H versus Randy Orton. The match was coming to an end. Randy Orton eliminated Edge at the last few seconds of the match. Triple H was going for that dangerous pedigree and Randy reversed it and hit him with the RKO. We have Shawn Michaels wins the Elimination Chamber 2002. The match was one of a kind, the first ever Elimination Chamber match. Triple H was the big dog, the champion, and HBK was just a little underdog. The match was just so amazing. It was simply just outstanding, one of its kind. Went for a while, it was a few mistakes, few errors, but it's one of those matches you got to look out for. It was amazing and very, very emotional. WrestleMania 20 was Chris Benoit versus Triple H versus Shawn Michaels. The whole build up to this was great. For a man who was wrestling for so many years, about 18 years later, he went on to win the Royal Rumble, which grants him an automatic shot at the title at WrestleMania 20. But it didn't go fully to plan because the match got interrupted and a lot of things went down and it ended up turning into a triple threat, which obviously brung Shawn Michaels into the picture. But it didn't stop Chris Benoit going through the match, fighting as tough as he could. The only option for him was that crippler crossface. He managed to lock it in near the end and made Triple H submit. With an emotional moment like that, his fellow best friend and fellow champion Eddie Guerrero come down to celebrate with the new champ. At number 2 is back to Survivor Series, but this time it's 2001 Team WWF versus Team Alliance. This match was not like any, it was a build up over such a long time. The match was who decide to stay in, so if whoever loses goes out of business. Whoever wins, don't. I wish I could tell you the whole story, but we'd be here all day. Kurt Angle once was with WWF, and then he left them for Alliance. Long story short, in the dying minutes of the match, Kurt come back out to help WWF secure the victory and knock Alliance out of business. Poor Steph. Finally, we're at the number 1 spot. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Kurt Angle, and this was at Unforgiven 2001. This was one of my favourites because it was such a big rivalry over the years. Kurt finally got his shot back at the title and in his hometown. And again, I wish I could tell you the full story, but we'll be here so long. Austin was shocked that Angle kicked out of 3 of his stunners, and Austin went for his final one and Angle reversed with that ankle lock and made Austin tap, with tons of superstars and his family jumping into the ring. It was such a sad moment. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.